Hello everyone, I am Sofiul Islam with the details of AGNIPATH and Agniveers. Before proceed to the video, kindly subscribe my channel and don't forget to share. AGNIPATH unveiled. A government announces radical changes in armed forces recruitment policy. In a transformative reform, Cabinet clears AGNIPATH scheme for recruitment of youth in the armed forces. Agniveers to be enrolled under respective service acts for 4 years. Attractive monthly package with risk and hardship allowances as applicable in the three services. One-time Seva Nidhi package to be paid to Agniveers upon completion of engagement period of 4 years. 46,000 Agniveers to be recruited this year. Recruitment rallies will commence in 90 days. Armed forces to have a younger, fitter, diverse profile for facing future challenges. The Union Cabinet approved an attractive recruitment scheme for Indian youth to serve in the armed forces. The scheme is called AGNIPATH, and the youth selected under this scheme will be known as Agniveers. AGNIPATH allows patriotic and motivated youth to serve in the armed forces for a period of 4 years. The AGNIPATH scheme has been designed to enable a youthful profile of the armed forces. It will provide an opportunity to the youth who may be keen to don the uniform by attracting young talent from the society who are more in tune with contemporary technological trends and follow back skill, discipline and motivated manpower into the society. As for the armed forces, it will enhance the youthful profile of the armed forces and provide a fresh lease of Josh and Jazba, whilst at the same time bring about a transformational shift towards a more tech-savvy armed forces, which is indeed the need of the hour. It is envisaged that average age profile of Indian armed forces would come down by about 4 to 5 years by implementation of this scheme. The nation stands to immensely benefit by infusion of highly inspired youth with deeper understanding of self-discipline, diligence and focus, who would be adequately skilled and will be able to contribute in other sectors. The dividends of a short military service to the nation, society and the youth of the nation are immense. This includes inculcation of patriotism, teamwork, enhancement of physical fitness, ingrained loyalty for the country and availability of trained personnel to boost national security in times of external threats, internal threats and natural disasters. This is a major defense policy reform introduced by the government to usher in a new era in the human resource policy of the three services. The policy, which comes into immediate effect, will hereafter govern the enrollment for the three services. Benefits to the Agniveers. Agniveers will be given an attractive customized monthly package along with the risk and hardship allowances as applicable in the three services. On completion of the engagement period of 4 years, Agniveers will be paid a one-time Seva Nidhi package, which shall comprise their contribution including accrued interest thereon and matching contribution from the government equal to the accumulated amount of their contribution including interest. The Seva Nidhi will be exempt from the income tax. There shall be no entitlement to gratuity and pensionary benefits. Agniveers will be provided non-contributory life insurance cover of rupees 48 lakhs for the duration of their engagement period in the Indian Armed Forces. During this period of service to the nation, the Agniveers will be imparted with various military skills and experiences, discipline, physical fitnesses, leadership qualities, courage and patriotism. Post this stint of 4 years, the Agniveers will be infused into the civil society where they can contribute immensely towards the nation building process. The skills gained by each Agniveer will be recognized in a certificate to form part of his unique resume. Agniveers on completion of the 4-year tenure in the prime of their youth will be mature and self-disciplined with the realization to become better version of himself, herself, both professionally as also personally. The avenues and opportunities that will open up for their progress in the civil world after Agniveer tenure would certainly be a big plus towards nation building. Moreover, the Seva Nidhi of approximately rupees 11,71,000 would aid the Agniveers to pursue his or her future dreams without the financial pressure, which is normally the case for young people from the financially deprived strata of society. The individual selected for enrollment in the armed forces as regular cadre would be required to serve for a further engagement period of minimum 15 years and would be governed by the existing terms and conditions of service of junior commissioned officers or other ranks in Indian Army and their equivalent in Indian Navy and Indian Air Force, and that of non-combatant enrollment in the Indian Air Force as amended from time to time. The scheme will lead to much more youthful and technically adept war fighting force by ensuring a fine balance between youthful and experienced personnel in the armed forces. Advantages of this scheme: a transformative reform of recruitment policy of the armed forces, a unique opportunity to the youth to serve the country and contribute to nation building. Armed forces profile to be youthful and dynamic, attractive financial package for the Agniveers, opportunity for Agniveers to train in the best institutions and enhance their skills and qualifications. Availability of well-disciplined and skilled youth with military ethos in civil society. Adequate re-employment opportunities for those returning to society and who could emerge as role models for the youth. Terms and conditions. Under the AGNIPATH scheme, the Agniveers will be enrolled in the forces under respective service acts for a period of 4 years. They would form a distinct rank in the armed forces different from any other existing ranks. Upon the completion of 4 years of service based on organizational requirement and policies promulgated by the armed forces from time to time, Agniveers will be offered an opportunity to apply for permanent enrollment in the armed forces. These applications will be considered in a centralized manner based on objective criteria including performance during their 4-year engagement period, and up to 25% of each specific batch of Agniveers will be enrolled in regular cadre of the armed forces. Detailed guidelines will be issued separately. Enrollment will be undertaken through an online centralized system for all 3 services with specialized rallies and campus interviews from recognized technical institutes such as industrial training institutes and national skills qualifications framework, among others. Enrollment will be based on all India all class basis, and the eligible age will be in range from 17.5 to 21 years. Agniveers will meet the medical eligibility conditions laid down for enrollment in the armed forces as applicable to respective categories or trades. The educational qualification for Agniveers will remain as in vogue for enrollment in various categories. For example, for entry into the general duty GD soldier, the educational qualification is class 10. This is the details of the Agniveers and AGNIPATH scheme. Keep watching my videos and channels and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Thank you.